All right, that's it. Steve Ukraine and Mark Espinoza and me, your host, Mr. Rourke.
Everyone misses out on the Walker update recap show that happens in the green room before.
Yeah, exactly.
I gave him the link. I'm pretty sure he's in class right now. He has a what is it called? Visual storytelling class, and he and his two buddies, Jamie and Keegan, they all like really understand visual storytelling. And the professor laid it out the first day. I think it's Tuesday and Thursday they have that. It's a 3-hour seminar that lasts until 7 o'clock or some crazy crap like that. Hey, Chuck. And so I was talking to him, and he's like, his professor said, okay, you guys have 20, you're going to do 20 screenplays across the semester. So Walker, Jamie, and Keegan were like, 20 screenplays, all right. And they spent the long Labor Day weekend. They wrote 7 screenplays and shot 3 of them. And I'm like, dude, you're like, I don't know, what's the math on that? 1/7 of the way through the semester in like a weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you ought to calm down and like have the do one and have the professor give you notes and then apply that shit to the next one. And he's like, so I'm like, what happened? We rolled in and said that, and the professor looked at us and went, "Okay, you three got to calm down." I just went back to the class. It was pretty.
Yeah, that's funny.
Anyway. So that's where my kid's at. Can't wait. He's mad Universal isn't paying for his location scouting trips right now.
At least not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Just that's what we always say. Not yet. It's not. They're not. It's just not yet. So. How
about you guys? I haven't I haven't talked to you for a couple of weeks because of this.
Yeah. Mark, what's new with you, Mark? I don't know.
I was in Detroit for a week and a half.
Detroit.
Now I'm back.
Detroit to Detroit.
No, God, no.
Did you see the RoboCop statue again? Do you go to the RoboCop?
Never did. Couldn't make it off. Couldn't get there in time.
Who
was that one artist I saw? What was it? Lux, Lax, Cax?
Cause? I don't know how you say it. KAWS. I think it's Cause. I don't know how you. Yeah, you saw that though.
Yeah, I saw that and a bunch of dildos.
No, does OCP run the place, or is it still?
They only run the cops.
You guys know Glenn Farrington had one of those Ford Tauruses from RoboCop for a while, right?
Did he really?
Yeah, he's like, I'm like, what'd you do with it, man? Like, how do you have one of those cars and not have the suit? And he's like, I looked into it, but like, I had the car out in the driveway. I'm like, fucking Los Angeles, man. Like, there's just a Ford Taurus in the driveway, but isn't that from RoboCop? Yeah. Oh, a replica? No, that's one of the cars from
one of the cars from RoboCop.
Like, of course it is.
Was that the special car that everybody wanted at the end, and the one guy blew up?
No, it was just
that was the the sucks or something like that. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that one.
The car he had was just one of the 27 Ford Tauruses they bought and made into OCP cop cars because they thought that was funny.
Yeah, it was like matte black and just like really super cool. But the one I'm trying to think of what you're thinking.
6,000 sucks.
Yeah, that's
SUX. That's funny.
That's awesome. Nothing new over here.
Yeah, your missus was traveling, so you were doing daddy duty.
Yeah, I was solo dad for almost like 2 full weeks, so that was fun. Yeah. She was,
Yeah, I know what it's like. Jez is gone for 3 weeks, and I got to watch the cats all by myself.
I know, right? That's like torture. Did you see? I added this beta feature. I don't know if you're noticing this. Are you noticing this little on the screen? We can see the comments.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought that was pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was watching all like the new additions that StreamYard did, so I turned it on. So
testing your speakers for StreamYard. Sounds like they're working.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So let's see. Where do we recap?
That's great. I love that.
Isn't that thing. Well? Then we don't have to even. Now I don't.
Well, you can, but then it's more like, oh, hey, check this out. Just want to make sure you saw that.
Yes, exactly.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. So here's my question. What each of us, we should go round robin. What is the coolest thing you've watched in the past like 2 months since we haven't had one of these since like right after Comic-Con. So like,
yeah, San Diego kind of messed us up. Didn't it?
So like, what is the best thing you've seen since then? There's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could even answer that question because I just watched the latest episode of Peacemaker, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever seen. But clearly not. I mean, we watched the Thursday Murder Club movie with Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren,
Okay.
and Ben Kingsley. And I don't know if you saw the HBO show that Ted Danson did about what was that called? Mark, you call it. You saw it.
Where he went undercover at an old folks' home. Or
yeah, it's basically that, except a 2-hour movie. It's like the old people in the old folks' home are already like they're all formerly important people. So they've already had a Thursday Murder Club going on for years before the movie starts. And one of the founding members goes into a coma and they try to do their last murder solving for her.
Nice.
And it's really enjoyable. The cast is fucking great. And it made me realize that Helen Mirren has been playing either a retired super spy or somebody who ran MI6 for like the last 25 years.
Like the last 100 years. What are you talking about? Yeah.
No, I mean, she used to, like, Randall and I just watched Excalibur, and she used to do these, sort of medieval things. She'd do,
Caligula. Isn't she in Caligula?
Caligula, she was running around doing stuff, and now she's just like, I'm an old lady with an English accent, so clearly I've been running.
I'll be in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah. Slow horses or whatever, right?
Anyway,
awesome.
So yeah, I've seen a lot of cool stuff, and probably listening to you guys, I'll jump in. But
okay,
I've been really liking Alien Earth. I've been really
Alien Earth,
really liking Peacemaker.
I already watched the second Spider-Verse movie on the plane, and I had forgotten how good that movie is.
Yeah, that movie
perfect.
That's a really my feelings on Spider-Man, and that is by far one of the best superhero movies.
Yeah,
like ever.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm also on an Andy Samberg kick. I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine because
Oh yeah,
why? But I watched that Digman cartoon, which is pretty friggin' funny.
Digman?
I've been really enjoying
Never heard of it.
It's like the first episode. He's like, obviously, it's a soft Indiana Jones reboot, remake. I don't know, whatever.
That's that one. Yes, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
And like he's about to like handle some snakes, and some girl's like, "Oh, let me guess, you're afraid of snakes." He's like, "No, man, I fucking love them because I'm my own character."
Chuck's with us, Steve. Get us some of those patches and jackets.
Oh my god! Like, how do I not own the entire uniform from that? First off, here's what I will say.
What is it called?
So that Alien Earth, the
ship,
Marigoat. What's the famous
French,
line?
So who knows how to pronounce it?
Manajot line or something like that.
Menage a trois line.
Yeah,
that's the thing where it's like it's a phrase that says you have military, fortifications that look like they're going to work but don't.
But they don't exactly. Yeah.
So that's kind of like haha name for a ship, right? Like you think you got the aliens under control, but you don't.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't like the name of the ship, but I love the fucking patch.
Yeah,
because it had all the same. They use the same fonts, they had the same design sense, but it was in a square instead of like a little oval. Just fucking everything about it.
I love it so much because they watched.
I haven't seen the new episode yet.
You haven't watched the new episode?
I've only seen the first 3, so I think I'm 2 behind.
Yeah, you're 2 behind. All right,
yeah.
I won't talk about. Well,
nah, go ahead. I don't.
Well,
care.
I'm not.
Know if Mark does.
There's really nothing to ruin because you're just
right.
like, kind of.
Yeah.
What are you ruining? There's aliens and they're on Earth.
Right.
Let's fucking go.
But I was gonna go more like, I think I like it so much because, like I said, they watched Alien and were just like, this is fucking awesome looking. Make me this movie. Like, and I got it. Don't make him wear exactly what Dallas wears, but what Dallas is wearing, switch some of the outfit around and put it on this guy. And it's
Right, exactly.
And it's like they just took the wardrobe that wasn't used in Aliens, like in Alien, and then just like they put it on all these new guys. And even like the flashbacks, it's just so cool. I don't know, man. It's just like I never thought I'd be
like the guy with the popped up collar at some point. Like it's like a little thing.
Rocking the Paul Reiser, like they just like, the little subtlety stuff is just like so on it, man.
The thing I love most about that show is exactly what you're saying, and it's what I hate most about Star Trek. It's like it's so fucking easy to go, everybody love this one. It's the first one. I'm sure you guys think you can improve on it, but you have to improve on it. You can't just do a new thing and call it that. Right? Yeah. And so that's why I love all those costumes and uniforms and stuff, because it looks like they're part of the same world. They use the first movie and some of the second movie as design antecedents. And so you're like, okay, if these guys wore that, guys in a little better ship are going to probably wear the same kind of thing, but a little better.
Yeah, a little better.
Yeah, exactly. A little cleaner.
And then the Prodigy uniforms, I just love because they're a corporation. So everybody kind of wears the same thing, but it's still kind of just cheap, one size, one design fits all stuff,
mass produced.
And then I talked to Mimi for 20 minutes, guys, because my kid's in college. I would have talked to him for an hour about this. I talked to her for 20 minutes just about the Prodigy symbol, the corporate symbol, where it's just a square thing, a little cream colored field, and a little fucking fucked up teddy bear. And it says Prodigy Corporation. And she's like, how does that tell you anything? And I'm like, that tells you everything. That these corporations all started off like with fucking whiz bang names like Yahoo and Google and Prodigy. And their fucking thing was a fucked up teddy bear that the first guy's daughter had.
Right.
And then
or him. Or
stuck
him.
with that for 130 years now.
Right. Yeah.
It's like
oh yeah, look at that. That's a weird.
She doesn't get like how in love I am with using costumes and signage and heraldry as visual storytelling. It's like you can just look at a hat somebody's wearing and go, okay, I get that guy. That happened to me in Mickey 17 when the minor guys showed up. I just went, okay, look at what you don't have to explain in this movie now, because somebody's just wearing some cool pants. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, that a guy who does that kind of shit job is going to need that number of pockets, because I used to do shit jobs and used to dream about having a pocket on the side of my knee. You know what I mean? It's like, I love watching science fiction for that now, because the stories are all kind of,
well,
you know what? Calm down. I don't talk to anybody now except me.
Well, this is good. So this becomes more of a permanent fixture. Then we have to make sure that takes place. Obviously, we chat in our chat, but actually, like formalizing this and doing this is a must. But again, like it's another scenario where it's like Favreau and Filoni taking over Star Wars again. It's like you got someone who gets it.
Yeah.
And you're like, listen, I know the hardcore Alien fan is going to want me to make sure that this looks like it's the same goddamn universe and not in another fucking dimension, And so I'm going to worry about, like, I am going to recreate the fucking ship with the fucking tippy, the drippy water, fucking, like it's
padded,
it's the octagonal corridors.
It's just like, it's going to be exactly the same. And okay, I'm going to introduce Prodigy Corp, which no one's ever seen, and it's going to be unique, but that's going to look unique, but it's going to make sense in the time. Like
in
it's
the
just
world of like, the corporations and whatnot.
Like even like when they're in the, like, I forget, like when they're just out and about, and when like the one guy, Morrow, is just like out and about at like a restaurant, like that restaurant or where they are, the background where they, like, that looks like it's from Alien and Aliens. Like it looks like Hadley Hope. Like if Hadley Hope was, it's like they fucking watched everything and said, it better look exactly like this or else I'm not believing it.
Just like that it belongs there.
Right, exactly.
They don't have to, redo the fucking 2001 ship or whatever.
Right.
Like just make it look like it's in the same world and I'm good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he was speaking ill about 2001, so the internet went after him. There you
I was speaking ill about 2010 because they rebuilt the Discovery and it was just all off. Like the worst thing they did is they just put CRT screens in for the computers, and it's just, hey man, even in 1984 that looks a little atonal. I get that it was cheaper because you could run real, fucking Commodore 64s or whatever on set, but it doesn't look like 9 years after this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I love it. I just, it's the beauty of Alien Earth. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I kind of have an idea where I think it goes, but like I even like.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean, like
Wayland
Yutani is going to totally send. It's going to end with them sending Ripley and her crew to that planet, right?
Oh, let's hope. That would be amazing.
I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah, like everything gets wiped down. They're like, okay, shit, we got to start from scratch. Send another team there to pick up some eggs.
Okay,
and don't tell them.
Yeah. So I know. But here's the thing. I know that it's only one season. Has there been no discussion on a potential another season?
I haven't heard anything, but I do. I mean, they spent a lot of money. It seems like they'd really want to maximize their return on investment, and it's pretty well received. But Mimi and I just
Larry just knocked himself off the screen. Hold on.
You back?
I don't know what that was. I wasn't even touching anything. Mimi and I just watched something. It wasn't Hostage, although that was great. Oh, it was something with Millie Alcock in it. I can't remember what it was called. We just finished it actually, but so we're watching this show, and it's kind of this nighttime soap. It's only 5 episodes long, and we're playing this stupid game of like, oh, hey, there's that lady from something we just watched, and so we're watching this thing, and I look it up, and I'm like, I know this actress. I read the credits. I know her name's Millie Alcock.
Supergirl, right?
Yeah, I know that's the story though. I should know who this is. I recognize her name, and we watched 10 minutes of it. She's one of the main characters, and there's just some way that she held her head, and Mimi does the Leonardo DiCaprio at the screen, and she goes, drunk Supergirl!
I love that.
I literally paused it, and we texted Walker. We're like, hey man, just so you know, we're watching the show, and drunk Supergirl showed up, and Mommy's the one who identified her, and now that girl, the actress's name is Millie Alcock, but we can't call her that. She's drunk Supergirl forever, and he just writes back a little thumbs up. That's awesome. Anyway, whatever that show is, that I can't remember the name of it.
Was it Sirens?
Sirens. I really recommend it. It's 5 episodes long, and part of the marketing of it was, this is a complete story. There is not going to be a second season. It's only 5 episodes. That's just how we're doing it. And there was like kind of an outrage when the 5th episode came out because it's great. Right. Every character was well written, and you kind of want to hear what happens to them. But I love those guys because they just play under the capes there, right? It's like, no, this is the most important thing that's ever going to happen to these characters, and that's it. Just enjoy it. If you want to see those characters again, just watch it again. Or tell your friends. So I'm telling you guys, it's rewarding. You'll love it. It's only 5 episodes. You'll love it. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is I almost feel like you don't you could end with a cliffhanger. Like you don't have to solve this.
Yeah.
And I think people would come back to another season of it.
Oh, of
Alien Earth. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think
I would be okay with just the one season though.
I would too, but here's what I would do. I would split the difference between the two of you guys. I would just have the next one be Alien Yutani, and then the next one Alien Prodigy, and just follow around the world, man, because they gave us the world that Alien came from. Yeah. So explore that for a while.
There are 5 different corporations. Okay, that's 5 seasons.
Yeah, exactly. Do that. Well, or even like 5 TV movies, right? And then launch into your next bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would love the idea.
There's a million things you could do.
I would love the idea that what you're witnessing is the Prodigy and Wayland Yutani fight. I would love that there's what's the perspective from the third while all this is going on? Like that has like, you know what I mean? Like
yes, I do.
It turns into a corporate espionage. Like, I got rumors that they have an alien. Oh no shit. Well, let's go see. Let me get into their data banks.
Right. Like it's like you could make a whole different movie that's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And it'd be a good movie. And you just set it in that universe. Like there's a million pathways that you could go with this. I don't know. It's just I'm just digging it. And I'm also digging like the introduction of the variations on like the like the androids, essentially, like the different versions of it. Because you obviously know, like after seeing all the ones, like shit doesn't go as smooth as they think it's good. It's just it's good. It's just really good. And visually it looks good. It has to cost a lot of money, but like I said, this is the problem with television nowadays. Like I don't know what the return has to be on a TV show like this
to be successful.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, it's not getting the mass viewership when it goes live because it's not a live event. I mean, sure, it probably has great numbers when it premieres that day, but then how do you like, then is it by like watch count? Like that's the problem with like stuff nowadays. It's like, how do you just like, I don't know. I just don't know. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Can I get back to something Mimi said?
Yeah, of course.
I overheard her trying to explain somebody on the phone in her little cabin about Alien Earth. And she goes, oh no, there's 5 corporations and they're kind of like the Harry Potter houses. And I just fucking lost my mind because like archetypically that's exactly what it is, right? Like and so when you were talking about like, oh, I want to see the third corporation that's like commenting on these other two, and I'm like, yeah, like the Snuffle Puggle house, whatever the house in Harry Potter worth.
Hugglepuff?
Whatever. They're all stoned and high all the time, and they kind of aren't even in this story because they're just kind of laughing at everybody.
I don't care about this.
Yeah, like wow,
not low tier.
Let's do a comedy in the Alien universe. Right?
Yeah, because it's interesting because
we're like the one corporation on the moon who's just watching all these ships go back and forth. Like, that looks like a big deal.
Yeah,
right. So those guys run traffic or something, right?
So it's interesting because I think if what I was reading is all right. Weyland-Yutani owns the Americas and essentially Mars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dynamic owns North Africa, the Middle East, and the Moon. Threshold controls Europe, and Lynch is Russia. And Prodigy, I think, doesn't have like an actual property, but they're the ones that are creating all like the synths.
They're like a tech nation that doesn't need physical space,
right? Like they just, and
that's
then I think,
cool.
So I think that's how I was reading it.
Have they? So, is Blade Runner in this universe? Did they ever establish that at some conversation?
I have established it. I have decreed it.
I think they
replicants and synths are all the same.
Yeah, I mean, are the hybrids what's going to become the replicants?
I don't know. I think maybe they're just going to be a non-viable evolutionary offshoot,
like a version of it. Like exactly.
It's just you get Kyle Chandler's daughter and she works, but all the other ones don't.
But the crazy part is,
and then they all kill each other.
There's an interesting line that the Boy Cavalier says about how like they have like a I want to say like a 1,000-year battery life. Like they're not like essentially he alludes to them not being alive, but like a 1,000-year battery life, which also makes you believe like, oh well, the replicants, it would just be a version of that he does put a battery life on and says, only 5 years on these.
Yeah, I made them too. Yeah, I made them too immortal.
so like it kind of, by him saying that, like alluding to that, saying that line, he kind of is indirectly putting the Blade Runner universe in play.
Yeah, there's no way anybody working in Hollywood right now in genre stuff doesn't know that everyone thinks that Alien and Blade Runner are in the same universe.
It's pretty.
It's cool. Just because of that environmental control thing that shows up in the Nostromo and in the flying car, and you're that's proof. Okay, let's go.
That's all I needed.
Yeah. Anyway, I also think like the Boy Cavalier character is kind of unique and fun and kind of different. I like the Wendy character. I think she's cool.
Yeah.
I think the Morrow character, to
I
me,
love him.
I think that might be my favorite android
Absolutely.
character of like, I've always liked Ash. I always thought Bishop is kind of, near to the heart. And I always thought the David character was pretty cool. From the
Timothy Elephant,
one.
though, I mean, he
great.
gets a leg up just for showing up to the party.
With
Bleaching
his
his
shaved
eyebrows. That's what I like. He like had to walk around taking his kid to school and stuff.
He told the story about that on Seth Meyers, where he was kind of
Did he?
out to dinner with his wife, and he was just like,
"Oh my
I'm
god,
a fucking weirdo." But he's like, "But I live in LA, and we're all weirdos." So
I'm gonna have to look at that later.
Right, that's right. Morrow is he's not an android; he's a cyborg. That's right. So there are variants. They're like
that's right.
They kind of make it clear that he's actually not. But
I love how racist Hector is. No, he's not an android. He's a cyborg. Okay. All right.
Well, anyway,
It does make a difference. I will give you that.
Can he drink in a bar in Star Wars universe? Is he allowed in? No. Okay.
Well, anyway, I'm really digging Alien Earth, but are you both watching? Is it Peacemaker or Peacekeeper? What's the George Clooney Nicole Kidman movie?
That one's Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper. Okay.
This is Peacemaker. Peace at any cost, even if he has to kill somebody.
Got it.
I haven't started it yet.
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, I should stop talking then.
I've heard it's
excellent.
Here's what I'm curious about. I know they changed the ending of the heroes that show up.
Yeah, not season. Really. It's cool.
Not really.
He goes because he goes to it. Like I think he has access to another universe or something like that.
A lot of universes.
The best thing is that they changed it in the previously on Peacemaker. So like if you don't,
they do?
Yeah. So that's awesome, right? They're like, and so then they show the same shot, except instead of the Snyder Justice League, it's the Justice Gang in silhouette, and then instead of cutting to I forget, was it Cyborg and Flash? No, Aquaman and Flash fucking around.
Yes.
They cut to Green Lantern and Hawk Girl fucking around. And so you're actually getting the previously on Peacemaker season 1 from that other universe that we are now watching now. Like he's like, all that stuff that was DCU stuff that Snyder did actually happened. That's cool. But like we're in the DCEU.
It's a different universe.
It's a different thing now. And by the way, enjoy this season. Where the best thing, I'm not going to ruin it, but he meets a couple. His circumstances change, and he takes the place of another Peacemaker in another universe. And it's cool. He takes the guy's place because he accidentally kills him. But that Peacemaker is wearing the full-on comic book version of the suit.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
And it's so cool because you're like, all right, at least James Gunn is like remembers there's people like us out in the world. Because it's like that story perfectly works if you put him in anything, right? You're like, okay, that's the Peacemaker from this other world, whatever, and these events happen. But they just gave us that extra thing of like, this is the literal, like, old Loki Richard Grant from
right.
It's like, here's the exact suit from the comic book. And you're
wait,
like,
so
awesome.
did I was reading like backstories that like the one thing that they wanted that James Gunn has been trying to do is like after Suicide, and I kind of mentioned this when we were chatting in our normal conversation, like Cena hated that he was the bad guy at the end of what's it called? Suicide Squad, the second one, because he's like I hated that because like he's John Cena, he doesn't want to play a bad guy,
right?
And he's cast, and it's funny, he's cast as a bad guy in like Suicide Squad, and he was originally cast as a bad guy in the Fast and the Furious movie. He's like, why do I keep on getting cast as the bad guy? I'm fucking John Cena. Like I'm like I think it's easier for people.
John Cena.
Right. I think it's easier for people to believe me as being a good guy than it is for me to be a bad guy. So I'm wondering if they strategically kind of are slowly starting to steer him into being like a good character in the universe. Or like he's been indifferent and he kills people, but it's like, is he You tell me, Larry, because
I think you're
100%.
I think you're 100% right, and Gunn's doing it in such a subtle way that people aren't even really going to notice, right? I think in like 5 years, the DC movie thing is going to be so different that only people like us are going to be like, "Wow, that was a pretty good trick, huh?" And everybody else is going to be like, "What are you talking about? This is just how Batman is now,
Right?
Or whatever, And but yeah, I think you're right. I can't wait till you guys watch this show.
Yeah,
because
well, you showed me the picture in our chat. Like
I didn't realize.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you guys hadn't seen it though, because
that's all right.
there's some. It's not like I don't worry about spoiling events, right? But there's some really subtle and cool things that they're doing that you kind of have to like have listened to the first 3 minutes of the dialogue to like get how cool it is. But for example, like I guarantee you that they're bringing Joel Kinnaman back into the regular DCEU. And I love Frank Grillo. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's his dad. But that's his dad, right?
That's his dad.
Yeah.
But we don't need 2 Rick Flags in the show at the same time. It's a little confusing. And Joel Kinnaman not only was in 2 movies as that character, but he's also like a more charismatic. He's in a more charismatic position than Grillo is.
Dude,
I'm not going to say he's more charismatic actor. They're both pretty doing the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was the?
But Kinnaman he's just killing it, and just he kind of shows up like in a Bobby Ewing kind of way, right? It's like, except it wasn't a dream; it was just an alternate universe. Like I'm in bed with the blonde girl, who's James Gunn's actual wife in real life.
Right.
But now three guys are mad at me, plus all red-blooded American men.
Right.
So. Yes, I will sign back up for this show. Make sure I'm a good guy.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, Frank Grillo has always, like, obviously he's a working actor. He's been in a ton of stuff. Like, I think he will.
I was being funny, Chris.
Yeah, he will easily like step back out of the limelight because that's the kind of actor he is. Because in reality, he'll find the next. Like, I like that James Gunn is giving him his shine because he's a really I can't think of what that one movie he did where he kind of replays the same day like a billion times.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Exactly.
Except with Frank Grillo shooting people. It was great.
But like that was just like so good. Like that was like, and it's. But to your point, Kinnaman is probably the better actor, and
they're
like
doing 2 different things though.
True.
He's a physical actor.
Yeah, but I don't know. Kinnaman in Altered Carbon is just like that's still great. Like fucking amazing. That first season
when he showed up in this, all it made me do was want to see For All Mankind season 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Give me that guy in a show again. He's a joy
that's
to
what it was.
watch.
Boss level. That's what it was. Boss level. Yeah.
Oh yes.
One of the best.
That was Grillo. Yeah.
The best thing about Boss Level is he has, and this is why. I mean, even though he's a physical actor, he totally sold this story. So you got to give it to him. But he has this really quiet moment with one of the girl characters about how he's talking about getting killed every day.
Oh yeah.
And he gets shot through the face, and he spends like a good 3 minutes talking about the smell of cooked meat and how he realized that was his own nose smelling his own brain, like as the bullet went through hot metal, burning his actual meat, and then he wakes up and he's fine. But like. That's like sticks to me to this day. That was like 2 years ago I saw that movie.
That's a good one. It
really sells that line. It's good.
It's
good job.
Naomi Watts and Mel Gibson. There's like some rando like you're like, what am I watching?
That was a great coronavirus trapped in your own house
definitely
movie.
was one of those.
Because you kind of felt like that. It's like, oh, what are we doing again? Watching TV and eating food?
Same thing again. Exactly.
Let's watch this movie. Oh wait.
Oh right,
this has relevance.
Yeah. I gotta watch that.
He was also in one of the Purge movies, which I thought, like the concept Purge, whatever. But like, imagine if Punisher was there, and that's what he played. So it's like this badass Frank Grillo guy.
But isn't he a cop? Isn't he a good? Is he in the first?
No, he may have been, but he was basically like, oh shit, I have to like go out there and get somebody and save somebody. I'm also a badass, so I'll bring like 1,000 guns with me, and any kind of psychopath who gets in my way, I'm just like. You're just like a kid with a mask on.
Oh, Purge Anarchy.
The fucking
Purge Anarchy.
Yeah,
he's Purge Anarchy. He's in 2. He's in 2.
Well, he's in that one. Then he becomes like the president's Secret Service person.
It's something like that. Okay. He's a good actor. I like him. He's one of those guys that falls in the background, and you're always like, oh, like when he played Crossbones, you're like, yeah, that's why you gave him that role because he deserves that. So,
yeah.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let's add him up.
There it is.
Hello.
Dork Court, LA.
I just got out of class, and so we're heading back to the dorm to get to writing. But I just wanted to say hello.
Hello.
Oh, we have comments on? That's cool.
Yeah. See, you go to college. Look at this Miami Vice scene you're shooting. Like palm trees and the sun behind you.
Yeah, man. I'm in the same state, but don't look that nice outside. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking this 90-degree weather.
Yeah, definitely not the fog by the beach like you're used to. So
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You're kind of stuttering out like you're losing your cell phone power.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right,
yeah,
well, I'm gonna start writing. So
I was telling Mark and Steve, I
got it
forever. So it's cool to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking in, buddy.
Yeah. Well, with the title "Boys Are Back in Town," I felt like I'd hop on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes Walker.
Sometimes Walker. Exactly. Love it. Awesome, man. We'll go do your writing.
Thank
you. Good to see you.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
Good to see you guys too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I will.
See ya.
Bye.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. That's great.
That was great.
Yeah, that's sometimes Walker. That's about as good as that gets.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's all we can ask for, right? Everything good? Yeah. Not in jail. No. Sun's out. Going in between classes. All right.
Just
right on.
Off to write my 5th screenplay of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
That kid.
I meant to ask you guys: are you either of you guys watching the Wednesday?
Yes.
No.
Because Harper's watching it, and fucking, it's her favorite thing she's ever seen in her entire life.
We just finished it last night, actually.
The season 2?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, season 2. Yeah, I loved it. Everything about it is great. And I'm not, I don't like Tim Burton. I'm not like a gothy guy.
Yeah.
I love the Charles Addams cartoon, and I love the old show. And so I've seen the movies. They were entertaining. That was cool. Haha. And I watched the first season of Wednesday because Mimi loves all that stuff. So I'm like, she watches my dumb crap. I'll watch her dumb crap.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. It was great. It had it needed some attention in parts of the story. And so when this started, I'm like, I guarantee you they're addressing everything, and they did.
Well,
nice. So it's great. If you like thrillers, just watch it. It's great.
I watched a scene where I don't have the context. I will go back and watch it because I caught it while she was watching. She watches at her own pace. I was like, watch it. You go watch it when you want to. So I was like, don't worry about me. Just watch it, and I'll watch it, and we can talk about it. But I caught the scene where I guess they're in each other's bodies.
Yeah. Freaky Friday. Yeah.
Holy shit. She should get nominated for an Emmy for this because it's like the acting change is, and obviously she's an actress, but it is so phenomenal, dude. Yeah. It is like, it's like when people do those Freaky Friday things and it doesn't work. Like I'm trying to think of the one where like George Burns is the like anyway. Wherever they switch the bodies and it never really makes sense. Oh, Fred Savage and like Judge Reinhold and stuff like that, like where they switch. But like Freaky Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. I mean, she's just playing like a ditz. It's not really that impressive. But like, dude, this was like the mannerisms. Like I was watching it and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Both girls were really, anyway, it looks good.
Both of those girls are really good actresses.
Yes, very, very. It was
the thing with that Jenna Ortega though. She's like preternaturally good actress. Like I don't know if you noticed this, but I saw it during the first season. Is she watching the first season or the second?
Second season. We watched the first season.
I noticed this in the first season, and she's still doing it. But see, it's Harper you said that's watching it.
Yeah.
Ask her if she noticed that she never blinks.
Oh yeah, she doesn't. She actually
that's kind of a trick, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go through the whole season. I think there have been people that have watched the whole season. And they're like, nope, she never blinks in any of the episodes.
Yeah.
No shit, really?
Oh yeah, it's like fucking crazy. Yeah.
And it's really, it has this weird thing. Even if you don't consciously notice it, it makes you pay attention to what she's saying because there's literally no distractions. She doesn't move the muscles in her face to the point where she doesn't blink, and all it does is rivet your attention on her at all times. Even if somebody else is talking, you're like, oh, what's Wednesday gonna do?
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Now the crazy
like
part
Steve
is
McQueen level, like flipping the hat in Magnificent Seven. Like,
right.
why am I watching this? I don't know, but he's cool.
And well, I'm interested now because I need to now go back and watch and see if when the scene I saw when Enid, right? It's Enid, I think. When Enid and they switch, if Enid is doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, now if she's not blinking.
If she's not blinking. But the craziest part about this whole thing is I was listening one of the interviews or someone talking about it. They never told her.
Yeah, that was her idea.
That's what they were gonna like. They were gonna do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like that they were gonna switch bodies.
So
She had to go back and rewatch to fucking master the mannerisms
Prepare
and stuff
herself.
like that.
Well, they did a great job.
Yeah, but
you know, just the casting. I love the guy who plays Lurch. Like, how are you knocking the famous Ted Cassidy out of my brain? It's like you're fine. That's great, and he's kind of young. You know, he's got dark hair. And
you can do it for a couple of years.
Yeah. Oh man, that guy and the guy who plays Pugsley, like Pugsley of all things. Not last night's that we watched, but the night before. So whatever. I guess that's episode 8. Okay. He crushes it. They hang the whole episode on him, and you care. I'm like,
how many episodes are there?
I think there's either 8 or 9. I forget.
I think 9. I have to ask Harper. Well, and then there's also she was telling me that, oh, I know who Thing is now.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what do you mean?
That was the one bit I didn't need.
Yeah, well,
I didn't need.
They reveal whose hand it was.
Whose hand it is? Yeah.
Okay.
And why it is what it's.
There's a whole story reason. I'm like, I'm gonna forget about this the next time I see him walking around.
She was trying to tell me about it, and I was like, don't tell me. Don't know. I'm gonna watch. Don't. I'll get my. I don't need a 12-year-old version of what's going on. I want my.
Right.
My
You enjoy the show. Yeah.
But no, it's funny because we watched it all as a family last year together. And I think we all like different things about it. And then this year, when she was like, she's like, do we have to wait? Can I just watch it myself? And I was like, just watch it yourself. And then that's probably what'll happen. We'll all watch it ourselves. So Lurch is Chewy. Is he? I don't think so.
I guess he's killing it. He's doing a great job. I completely believe that because that fucking guy sold me Chewy. Like that's not another guy in the Chewy suit. That's just Chewy. So why wouldn't he just be Lurch too? He totally gets whatever it is about Lurch that makes me go, oh yeah, okay, that's cool.
It is Jonas Sotamo or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Black Kazakhstan too. The cool black Chewbacca guy.
Oh yes, or whatever.
I thought that was his ethnicity. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I say it. I think that's awesome. Black. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Yeah. What the hell is his? What's the character?
It's supposed to be a pirate name. He's like, but it's too close to Kazakhstan for me to really remember what it is. It's just a
Kelnaka.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, interesting.
You know who I don't like, which is weird because I love her all the time and everything at once. Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Her nose is too wide. When you do all that pale makeup on the woman's features, it makes everything stand out. So if you have kind of smaller, more delicate features, it works like Carolyn Jones, and it just doesn't. With the straight hair and the big nose, it just doesn't work.
I like what's his name as
Luis Guzman.
Yeah, he is great. He is just a great actor. Like honestly, like, he could be in almost anything, and you'd be like, yeah,
Luis Guzman.
Yeah, but he's great as. It's really good. Like I said,
took me a second until I realized that's how they draw him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
with the,
right, totally.
with the hair and the like.
Because I kind of wanted John Aston, but it's like that's not Gomez, man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a little more, let's say, Hispanic looking.
Well, once I was like, yeah, okay, Luis Guzman, and it really helped that it was him, right? It wasn't like I don't know, Harry Hamlin or somebody,
Oh, right, yeah. which they could have done. They would have, that you're 100% right. Like the fact that they kind of like, I just like that they did the hair right. That's the thing
they made him look like how Adams drew him. So
yeah,
fucking right on.
So what's everyone watching this weekend?
I don't know. What's on the drive?
I'm fine. I bought the new Mission Impossible.
Oh, okay.
I got 10 minutes into it on a plane, which I was like, oh, I can't do this. What am I doing? So
that's not a plane movie.
No.
So I got to figure out what I add to the drive because I have the new Mission Impossible, the Fantastic Four, Superman, Nobody 2, Naked Gun, but I can't find a legit decent copy of Toxic Avenger, so I could read. But I saw it in the theater, so I don't care. I saw it in that movie. Larry?
Yes.
It was fun. I liked it.
Oh, I'm sure I'll love it. I know I'm going to love it.
Dinklage is awesome in it.
I read that there's lots of original Toxie fans don't know what to make of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, that is what I wanted to hear. Because I know what I made of the old one, and I would just watch it because you love it. But if it's a new spin,
it is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna probably love it.
My
new. That's all I want. Strange New Worlds.
And as a father trying to take care of his son, so I know you'll.
Yeah, come on, that would be great.
The coolest part about it, the only thing I will say, why I love it, is because, like all these other things now, it is another universe. It's not the normal one.
Oh yeah,
and it's crazy because I have watched so many trauma films where Traumaville, New Jersey has existed in hundreds of movies. The Toxic Avengers, Sergeant Kabuki Man, Class of Nukem High. It's always Traumaville.
Yeah.
This movie is not Traumaville. It's Saint Romaville.
Yeah.
And the signage of the entry to the town just says Trauma. I probably butchered the name. I think it's a little longer.
No, it was something like that. Totally. Yeah.
But it's just like, there you go, man. That you solved it for me in a second. It's not Traumaville, New Jersey. That's why it's not
right.
That's why it's not my normal Toxie. It's a different one. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
And you got the mop behind you.
I got the mop.
It didn't wrinkle?
No, man.
You got that home fine?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Mark, we spent 20 minutes coming up the 5 talking about how expensive those were to make.
I mean, look at how
die-cut foam core that's 5 feet long.
Jesus.
And ironically though,
and they gave them away.
We did not see that many people with them. We saw some, but I don't think we saw a ton of people. But the first I saw a lady and a guy walking by at one point. I was like, "Can I buy those from you right now?" and the wife was like, and the husband's like, "Yeah, of course." Because I bought that, and then I got.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice. Oh, hell yeah.
I love that you said that. He had to talk his wife into it. It's like, look, we have 2 of them.
Right.
Wow,
and I was, and that's what I said. I thought
like $100 on eBay. That's weird.
What's that?
$100? Is that right?
No, for what? The foam
mop?
hand? The mop?
No, the mop.
Dude, I totally see that. Think about trying to get one of those home.
Well, my biggest thing,
increasing it.
We were saying I should have just went to San Diego, the airport, and just sat and watched as people were just throwing them away in the garbage.
And then you go yoink, yoink, yoink.
Because that's what people were doing.
Just standing by TSA, I'll just take that off your hands.
Yeah. So I think I got everything that I take that back. I have almost everything that they did for the release. So I have the mop, the foam hand, I have a popcorn bucket. They did 3 versions of the slime. I only have one version of the slime, so I have to find the other 2. But it's funny. I pinged my buddy at Troma because I found him on Instagram, and I pinged him, and I was like, hey man, what do you guys doing it? And he's like, nah, it's kind of because it's I guess the director's Macon Blair, or however you say it. He's not directly associated with Troma. He's just kind of like using the property. So it's like its own kind of thing. It's not really Troma.
So is that why they changed the Stromaville?
Yeah. So it's kind of like it's not.
It's Strange New Worlds, man.
Yeah. So
Scotty's now younger than Captain Kirk. That's just how it is in this world.
Really?
That's how it is.
Yep.
Are you, Mark? Are you watching Star Trek right now?
He is.
Yes. Wait, did you see the last one, the remake of Arena? What did you think?
I mean, I liked it only because she looked just like me and Jez.
Aww.
So it's like watching me on screen with her big nose and her little dark features. I'm like, yeah.
She totally looks like a kid you guys would have.
What show is?
We keep saying a transporter accident.
Yeah. Okay, that works too.
Is this Strange New Worlds? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What was the one?
It's a sci-fi TV show I'm watching.
like
that's
like Alien Earth. That's a sci-fi TV show we're watching.
Yeah.
Were you, Larry? Were you the one who was saying it was essentially it was like Enemy Mine?
It's enemy.
I didn't say that because that's what normal people say. It's a straight up. There's elements of 100 movies like this, right? Mm-hmm. So yes, Enemy Mine. I get why people say that, but I could tell from the fucking trailer, and because of what these fucking no-brain numbnuts are doing Star Trek, they can't for some reason have an original idea. So they bring back the Gorn, except they make them the aliens, right? Oh, they come out of eggs and all that shit happens. But then they're like, well, you know what? We forgot to remake Arena. And so that's what they did with this episode.
Oh, dun. Like the
Metrons show up at the end. But if you care, the one thing that bothered me, I wrote about it yesterday, or I guess it was yesterday, that there's a bit in the episode where what's her name? Erica says, "Oh man, I could use a hand phaser," and she kind of just says it like that, and it's kind of like a throwaway line in the narrative. And I was telling Walker about this because I called him yesterday. I was so mad about it. And I was like, fucking Kirk is like down on this thing, and he's like, yes, it's a fortune of precious metals and stones. You know, maybe I can put this thing in this bamboo and shoot it. And that'll work. But I'd trade it all these precious metals and gemstones for a hand phaser, a good solid club. And the way Shatner says it is just fucking poetry, man. You know, and you buy this fucking thing with a ridiculous guy wearing a scuba suit with a lizard helmet on it, going, "Dead Kirk." It's the dumbest fucking shit ever. But you're just enraptured with it because it really speaks to your soul. And this one, it's like, hey man, we spent $15 million on this cool wraparound computer that can make us look like we're anywhere. But we don't really have a story. We'll just crap this other one out.
Good looking episode.
Write it shittier. You know, it's just so sad. And that's why I raised the man who will save Star Trek. Skydance bought it. They're going to put it on the ice for like 5, 7, maybe 10 years. Enough time for him to graduate and get a good career, and then just go, hey man. And they go, yes, come this way, Mr. Young. We understand you've been working all this time. Listening to a fucking brain damaged lunatic, but he was speaking about Star Trek.
I just like that at some point you're going to be like the Pike that I know from the original series in that wheelchair in the corner, like that Walker's going to talk to and ask if this is appropriate for Star Trek, and you're going to just like signal, you know,
like 3 beeps.
Maybe at Christmas I have enough time. I can build that wheelchair. Maybe at Christmas we can shoot that thing, and he'll have another
screenplay
that he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to write.
See, that's my extensive knowledge of Star Trek, because I know that character. So
based on a story by Steve Eucrin.
Yeah. That's too good. The last thing I was going to say is I have not looked at the list of upcoming movies, but I do know that the next one that I had written down was Tron Ares, October 10th. Do we want to do that as a crew?
I just did this.
Yeah.
There's an IMAX that plays Legacy and Ares at the back-to-back like we did the Ant-Man ones.
Oh, shut up. Really?
Yeah, so I think that's October 2nd or the 4th. I don't remember.
As long as it isn't in 3D. I hate seeing 3D.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I won't.
Yeah. I hate it. Fucking hate it. It's too dark. Like, what the hell's going on? Who is that? What are you?
Is it because you just can't see? Is that the problem?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. It is a little hard to put those fucking things over your eyeglasses. I have to say.
Yeah.
My eyesight's so shitty though that like I never cared. We had a 3D TV for like 5 years.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think I ever really. I guess maybe I do notice the difference a little bit. All right, Tron Ares, Advanced.
Mark's right. It is darker.
Yeah,
but that's
a fun. Like,
you're doing this to your eyes really fast, so of course it's going to be darker.
What did we see recently with 3D? When we all saw a movie together, it was all four of us.
Do we think Thunderbolts?
Is it Thunderbolts? I don't know. Whatever.
No, Thunderbolts was in 3D because Walker put that popcorn bucket on his head immediately.
That's right. And I don't think you could make Thunderbolt. What did we all see together?
I forget. It was a while.
Was it a DC one? Well, hold on. Let me look at the list.
The last 3D movie I remember seeing was Violent Night, like a couple of years ago.
Oh wait, was it Fantastic Four?
No.
We saw Mimi and Walker and I saw FF together. We dressed up.
What the hell did we see together?
I got to give it to Chris. Carrie Jones played Black Cran Santan.
Oh, that's okay.
So thank you, Chris. I just had it in my head that Jonas is contractually obligated to play everyone over 7 feet tall and everything cool. So I'm pretty sure I might be getting this wrong because I got it wrong in the first place, but Carrie Jones.
Oh my God.
He was the Man-Thing too in that Marvel one, right?
I think it was Jones. Was it Brave New World?
What?
The last one we saw?
No, I saw it. No, we didn't see Brave New World in 3D, that's for sure. And plus, I'm pretty sure I saw that with Mimi and Walker, not you guys.
The hell would we have seen?
It's a while ago that we've gone to the movies.
Man. I mean, I could go through my tickets. I guess I'll go through my tickets. That'd probably be
what movie came out February 16th?
I thought that was Captain America.
Right, no. Maybe we did. I think I'd have a clearer memory of Harrison Ford turning into Red Hulk in 3D.
Yeah.
That seems like the kind of thing I would remember.
Is that the date you have in your head?
No, I don't look at. I was wrong.
Because that is
right. Well, at this point of the show, when we're just looking at our phones for 5 minutes.
Hold on. That's February 14th.
No. It was 2023.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's not it. All right. Anyway, well, I will. So Tron Ares. I'll look to see if I can find the. I see the IMAX. That's playing at the Daly City one, so we could do that. Oh, it's IMAX 3D just for you, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, it isn't 3D.
We can just do IMAX.
If Mark doesn't like 3D, I'm not going to force him.
Not even packed. So, I'll take care of. And then the next one after that is I think it's November 7th. It's The Running Man or Predator Badlands. I don't know what
is that the same day?
The same day.
Oh, that's a great back-to-back.
So we could do a back-to-back. That would be kind of fun. We haven't done something like that, and I don't know if my bladder could tolerate it, but we could.
Yeah, I mean, I would start treating that like the living room. If the same thing with Tron. If I'm going to watch 4 hours of movies straight, yeah, some accommodations have to be made.
I'm just happy that
old man's bladder.
I'm just happy the dude's in it again. That's all I care about. So
I love seeing him in the trailer. Anyway,
well, awesome. Well, I'm glad we did this. It's been a while.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, and thank you for the people that are watching and listening to our
Chris
nonsense.
And Hector came in.
Yeah,
freaking Walker Young showed up on his way from here to there.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, everybody.
All right, knuckleheads.
Bye. Go.